out on the South African savanna, where life and death are a heartbeat apart. The Kruger ecosystem's a proper war zone, with grasslands feeding impala, zebras and the Sabi River crawling with crocs and hippos. But also lions and hyenas on the hunt. Right in this chaos, African wild dogs, or Lycaon pictus, are tough little battlers. Running in packs of 6 to 20, working like a crack squad. Only the alpha pair breeds, chucking all their grit into raising a litter of 6 to 12 pups. A dead-set clever move in this brutal place. The Savannah Flame Pack, led by Zuri and Kato, has 8 pups at 4 weeks, ready to poke their noses out. Simba, the tiniest scrapper, is struggling to keep up. But the savannah doesn't wait for anyone. With hyenas wiping out 30% of pups, hunting eagles and sudden storms, it's time for these little mates to face their first big tests. The South African savanna, Kruger, is a diverse ecosystem, supporting millions of species but harsh with predators. Wild dogs live in packs of 6 to 20, with only the alpha pair breeding, focusing on a litter of 6 to 12 pups. At 4 weeks, pups leave the den to learn survival, but 50% don't make it past their first year due to hyenas, eagles and storms. At 4 weeks, the pups are stumbling out of the den, their first tracks tearing up the South African savanna. In the Savannah Flame Pack, everyone's got a job. Zuri teaches the pups to move, Kato runs security, while Amani and the young guns patrol and learn to hunt. South African wild dog packs are tight with a clear pecking order. Only the alpha pair breeds. The rest pitch in as helpers, sharing the load to raise the litter. Simba, the smallest, keeps tripping, but Zuri's got his back, leading the pups to dodge danger. The Kruger savanna's crawling with impala, prime tucker, letting wild dogs nail 80% of their hunts with cracking teamwork. But these pups got to learn quick, because hyenas or lions could rock up any second. South African wild dog packs have a strict hierarchy. Alphas, Zuri, Kato. Control breeding, helpers like Amani and Kaibo patrol hunt and feed the pups. This alloparenting ensures the litter's protected and taught survival skills. In South Africa's Kruger, wild dogs form packs of 6 to 20, with alphas breeding a litter of 6 to 12 pups. At 3 to 4 weeks, pups leave the den to learn movement and danger awareness. Their 80% hunt success comes from group tactics, outshining lions, 30%. Or cheetahs, 50%. The pups get their first taste of meat. But the South African savanna doesn't give a break. Hyenas are enemy number one, wiping out 30% of pups in Kruger with jaws that crush bone. Kato, the pack's boss, leads the mob in a counter-attack, moving like a crack team with their signals. Amani and Kibo, young helpers, dive in to scare off the hyenas, keeping the pups safe. In Kruger's ecosystem, South African wild dogs thrive because of their tight social setup, where every mate protects the litter. South African wild dogs use signals, sounds, postures, for coordinated defence, with their tight social structure making them more effective than other predators. Their 80% hunt success fuels energy to protect the litter. South African wild dog packs are tough because everyone's got a role. Alphas hit the target, helpers back them up, making sure the pups get tucker. Kruger's savanna's full of impala, but hunting's a test of pack teamwork. With only 3,000 to 5,500 wild dogs left in South Africa, every bit of tucker's hope for the litter. The South African savanna's not just hyenas. It throws brutal storms. Heavy rain turns Kruger grasslands to mud, risking pups freezing or drowning. In this tough ecosystem, wild dogs lean on each other to beat nature. Storms in South Africa risk hypothermia or drowning for weak pups. South African wild dogs adapt through alloparenting, with helpers like Amani supporting the alpha pair. Sun breaks after the storm. The savanna flame pack stands tough on the South African savanna. Simba and the pups made it through their first test. Thanks to Zuri, Kato and the mob. But Kruger's still packed with dangers, lions, hyenas and more waiting. Will these pups learn fast enough to take on the wild? South African wild dog packs are family, pulling together to get the pups through the savage savanna. Wild dogs lean on each other to beat nature. Simba's learning survival's about mates, we're every dog's family. Amani shows alloparenting, a key trait in South African wild dogs, helping Zuri protect pups from storms. The pack's collective effort shields everyone.